Welcome to The Explainer. What if freedom from your 9 to 5 wasn't just some vague dream, but a specific, calculable number? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. Find your personal quit number. We're going to strip away all the fluff and get right down to the mechanics of making your money work for you so you don't have to.
You know, for decades, we've all been sold this idea that retirement is an age you hit, like some kind of universal finish line at 65. But that's just not true. Real retirement, true freedom, isn't about your age at all. It's about hitting a financial number. It's a specific amount of money that can set you free, whether you're 35, 45, or 65.
Okay, so to really get this, we're going to borrow a powerful idea from physics, financial escape velocity. Just think of it like this. Your monthly expenses, your rent, your groceries, all that stuff, that's gravity. It's the force holding your rocket on the ground. But your investment income, that's the thrust pushing your rocket up. You achieve liftoff, you escape, at the exact moment your financial thrust is stronger than your financial gravity.
So, let's dive into part 1 of our flight plan. We're going to challenge the old school ideas about what it even means to work and to retire.
Here's the trap most of us fall into. We try to escape by earning more, right? By adding more thrust. But what usually happens? You get a raise, and suddenly you're looking at a bigger house or a fancier car. You upgrade your lifestyle, which just adds more gravity. This is the classic hamster wheel, and it's exactly why so many high earners feel like their rocket is just chained to the launch pad, never able to take off.
And this leads to a really important moment of self-reflection. I mean, take a hard look at your own finances. Is all your hard work actually building a rocket that's capable of liftoff? Or are you just using golden shovels to dig yourself into a deeper, maybe more comfortable hole?
All right, let's get to the good stuff. We're moving on to the single most important calculation of your financial life, your personal quit number.
So, how do you figure it out? I mean, if you're running a race, you need to know where the finish line is, right? What is the magic number for your financial freedom?
Here it is. This is the key. Based on decades of financial research, we're talking about things like the famous Trinity study. The magic multiplier is 25. Now, this isn't some guess or a loose rule of thumb. It's the number, the calculated figure for sustainable, long-term financial independence.
And the calculation is beautifully simple. You take your annual spending, and listen, this is absolutely crucial. It is your spending, not your income. And you multiply it by 25. So if you spend $40,000 a year to live, you need $1 million. You spend $80,000, you need $2 million. This right here, this is your forever fund. So why does the 25x number work? Well, here's the engine that makes it all go. It's something called the 4% rule. It's a principle that basically says you can safely withdraw 4% from a well-diversified portfolio every single year, adjust for inflation, and have an incredibly high chance of never, ever running out of money. Your portfolio literally becomes a self-sustaining machine.
Okay, so now that we have our number, let's jump into section 3. This is where we see how every little choice you make acts as either rocket fuel, speeding up your journey, or just dead weight holding you back.
Let's take a super common example, a $500 a month payment for a nice car. I mean, on a monthly basis, that doesn't really seem like a life-changing amount of money, does it? But let's apply our 25x rule and see the true cost. That $500 a month, well, that's $6,000 a year in extra spending. Now multiply that by 25, and that one single choice just added $150,000 to your quit number. That's how much extra weight you just changed to your rocket.
And this is where you have to totally reframe the question. It's not about, can I afford the monthly payment? The real question, the one that matters, is this. Is the temporary comfort of this leather seat worth thousands of extra hours of my one life that I'll have to work just to pay for it?
Now, this journey to your number, it doesn't feel the same the whole way through. It happens in 3 pretty distinct stages. Stage 1, the first 100K, that's the grind. The rocket is heavy, and you are the engine. Your savings are doing all the heavy lifting. Then you hit stage 2, momentum. Your investment returns start to catch up to what you're saving. You can actually feel the rocket starting to lift. And finally, you reach stage 3, orbit. The engine's cut off. Your money is now making more money than you earn from your job. You're floating.
So what happens when you hit that number? What does it actually feel like? Let's explore the final part of our plan, the psychology of true financial freedom.
You see, achieving escape velocity isn't really about quitting your job on day one. It's about gaining what's known as walking away money.
Just knowing that you can quit changes absolutely everything. Your stress levels plummet, you start operating from a place of confidence, not fear, and you gain the incredible power to say no to a bad boss, a project you hate, or working on the weekend. Your whole identity shifts from being a worker to being an owner.
And here's the big psychological twist. Once you have enough money to walk away, all the pressure just vanishes. You're no longer working because you have to, but because you choose to. The chains are gone. And for a lot of people, that's the exact moment that work actually becomes fun again.
I think this analogy just sums it all up perfectly. This whole journey is a lot like a climb. At the bottom, it's crowded, it's difficult. But as you climb higher, the view gets clearer. And once you finally reach the summit, your number, you realize the journey was never just about the money. It was about forging the discipline and the focus to become the kind of person who could make that climb in the first place.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, it leaves us with one final and really important question. You see, reaching your number isn't the end goal, it's the beginning. It gives you the ultimate tool, total control over your time. So the real question for you is, what are you going to build with it?